Hi there, I'm Denise Richardson, and this is Howdini.com. How do you get closer to your tween or preteen? Not easy to say, by the way. We have someone here who can help us with that. Her name is Carol Weston. She's the Girls Life advice columnist since 1994, author of a slew of books, including Girl Talk. You know, it's getting involved in your child's extracurricular activities. There's getting involved in your child's school. But these days, parents, in some cases, are overly involved. We call it helicopter parenting. What's the line of demarcation?
Well, I would say it's a pretty fuzzy line, because basically if your kid doesn't have a social life that's independent from you by high school, you got a kid in trouble, even middle school, I would say. But at 9, you can't let them go to the mall alone. You shouldn't let them. So they are embarrassed because, gosh, they have these parents, these funny looking appendages that are called mom and dad. But you kind of point out to them, look, he's got parents too. It's that funny year when they don't want to they're too young to go to the movies alone, but they don't really want to be seen with you. So fine, you let them go with their best friend, but you don't sit right next to them, you sit 2 rows back. That would be, I would say, a good way to give them some space, give them some independence, but you still have to be kind of all over them. And helicopter parenting, certainly there are lots of extremes, but in general, I think if parents and kids can have healthy relationships that last a lifetime, that's fine.
Now, I know that kids complain about their parents, at least to each other. When they're writing you, what are the most complaints you get about parents?
My parents are too strict. They won't let me do anything. They won't buy me a cell phone. Everybody has a cell phone. They wanted me to dress as a little girl. I don't want to dress that way anymore. They won't let me wear makeup. And a lot of times I'm saying, hang in there. It's going to get easier. And you, the parent, can also say, I'm not saying I'll never buy you a cell phone. Someday I'll want you to have a cell phone so I can know where you are and you can know you can reach me, but just not right now. You can buy yourself a lot of time if you do it with a smile. And a lot of girls write me to say that their parents are so busy, or their parents are never home, or that dad just got a new girlfriend and he expects me to like her too just because he likes her. That's really hard. So I think parents would be surprised and delighted to realize that even their growing teenagers and growing kids still want to spend time with them. So they may not say, Mom, I miss you, Dad, I miss you, but if you sit down and say, want to watch TV together, want to play Boggle together, want to play a hand of cards, they love that. They want your attention. They still need it. They just don't know how to ask for it anymore.
Is there not enough attention across the board? Are they not respected? Do they ever talk about respect or lack of it from parents?
Kids crave attention. They want more. When they're little, they're always like, Mommy, 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 watch this. And you're watching them because they're by the pool. And if you don't watch them, they'll drown. Later, if they say Mom, they don't say it as much. So if your 12-year-old happens to say, want to bake cookies or want to throw a ball around, just say yes. Don't say just a minute, because in an hour, if the phone rings, or in 5 minutes, if the phone rings, they might be out the door. This was your opportunity. So whenever you see an opportunity with a preteen or a tween, take it. Just say bedtime is 10 o'clock in your home, and you're going lights out, and suddenly your kid says, oh, I just wanted to ask you a question. Answer the question. Don't say, sorry, it's 10 o'clock. Some kids will save their sort of intimate conversation for the end of the day, whenever it is, or in the car. When you're in the car, don't turn on Garrison Keillor and have your kids say, I hate Garrison Keillor. Why not listen to what your kid wants to listen to? Because I promise you, in 5 minutes, 5 years, your kid's out the door and you'll be all by yourself in the car and you can listen to whatever you want. I like Garrison Keillor, but I'm also glad my kids would make us mixtapes and introduce us to their favorite musicians.
The more you know, the better a parent you can be. Carol Weston, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.